What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Seattle Seamen. Great year so far, 41, 16, and 6 here at the trade deadline. Trying to figure out if we should pursue something. The only thing I think we should pursue is perhaps some form of a goaltender, which also might be hard to come by because, well, teams that have a good goaltender, this probably don't want to give one up, but we'll look around anyway. And we'll take a look around and see if maybe, just maybe, there's something around here that we could get our hands on. Gibson's obviously pretty good, but will be declining. 3 years left is a bit too much, especially at that price. So that's not what we're after here. Thompson, not too sure. I know he did well, but there's no real chemistry or anything on him. Oh, wow. No one there. No one there. Wow, dude. So many of these teams just have no goalie. Yeah, again, don't know. Stahlberg, but I mean, is he even better than Rensfeld? I don't know. Not a whole lot, no. Stat-wise, he's pretty similar. Yeah, man. Yeah, wow, okay. That's a rebuilding type team. So it's hard to say. You can't really judge on stats from like rebuilding type teams because they're going to be bad because they're a bad team. Yeah, trading for goalies, man, it's one of the hardest things in this game. And even developing goalies is apparently pretty hard. Well, here's one thing. Two teams here. I could see us maybe snagging Carter Hart, but I'm pretty sure he was in his mid-80s as well. Now, he is actually doing pretty good here. But then again, Nashville's doing pretty good. So you gotta like, oh, why would they give him up? But then they do have this guy coming up who should be around those mid-80s, but that extension's a bit interesting. He looks like he will be, but maybe on the lower side. I wonder when they signed that extension. Yeah, maybe they want to hold on to both of them. They also have this guy. I see that starting their backup, but yeah. I mean, that's affordable price-wise. I just don't know if we'll be able to snag it with the value we have. Carter Hardy could be there for us for a couple years. At least one more year after this. So that's an idea right there. Carter Hart's an actual interesting idea. This guy, probably not. No one really. Nada. Yeah, he's not really an NHL ready type dude. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was Carter Hart was the only one we could really take a stab at here. Gustafson's not bad, but yeah, price-wise term, it's too much. Eastwood, low franchise, is that? Wow, that's 100% accurate. Low franchise goalie, but 24.85, like he ain't getting much better. And on a pretty good team, he's not doing that outstanding. All right, and that's it. So really, it was just Carter Hart in there. And where was he? Nashville, that's right. So really, that's the only thing we could grab. And I don't know how his overall is. It's probably around the same as Rensfeld's. He does seem to be simming better. He is on the older side of things. How's he done playoff-wise? Well, last year he did really shit. Also on a bad team, sure, but yeah, when his record's bad, it's bad. But then he has a good record here, and his stats aren't great. It's really hard to say, man. But most other years he's been pretty good. Yeah, like all these, they're pretty good. That's not that great. That's not that great. That's Rensfeld. That's just a bad year. Horrible. That is pretty bad too, obviously on a bad team. But now he's back on a team like this doing well, so... Yeah, I think that would be the guy we would go for. Compared to, say, Rensfeldt. Who has the record like this, but are pretty bad stats. This was his best season. And it wasn't that great. This was pretty good. Like, that's Carter Hart type numbers. But then that's not, and that was a backup year. I don't know, man. It's like his numbers are never that bad, but they're not great. Like, this isn't bad at all. Considering the record he had with 9 shutouts, like, these aren't bad numbers, man. These are bad numbers. I don't know if he's on pace for something like that this year or what. It's really hard to say. Playoff-wise, goddamn, man. Let's put him in here. I want to try to compare him side by side here. Let's look at the playoffs for Carter Hart here. Not good. Not good. Pretty good, but ugh. He never really had any good playoffs there for Philly. Yeah. And I need him to be a good playoff goalie. And I'm not really seeing... I don't know. I think there's way too many question marks with this to really make me want to pull the trigger and give up the amount of value I would have to give up. And that's really our only option. I don't know, man. I'll take another look at it at the draft, but I don't think now's the time to make that move. I don't see a huge upgrade, you know? Yeah. Not seeing it. But speaking of upgrades, let's throw in a few of these dudes. Let's see if there's anything down here that's really shit. Yeah, Vishnevsky's pretty shit. 60-21. 56 at 20 can probably bite the dust as well. Let's put these 3 dudes in first. It grabs some kind of a... I might be able to get a 4 and a 5. I won't be able to get more than that. But let's see a 4 and a 5. No, pretty far away in value. Can I just get a 4? Yeah. I'd prefer the 4 right there. And now, so we got a couple 4s now. I'd like to get another 3, maybe a 2. With that elite dude. And then I'll hold off on the rest. Don't want to go too crazy for one draft. Yeah, 60 at 21. That's just not good enough. Even though he's a writer, no. 56 at 20 is kind of pretty damn close, too. Especially as a playmaker. Everyone else is fine. So, do I trade them separately or trade them together? I can get a 3rd for this dude. Maybe a... When was he drafted? When was this Kuiper guy drafted? 28. So he doesn't have to be traded till next year. This guy, on the other hand, was drafted... Oh, he was drafted 28 too? Really? He doesn't have to be traded. Well, that guy for sure I know I'm going to trade because 60-21. Alright, well, I don't have to trade either of them, so that's kind of nice. So what could I get for Vishnu? Maybe I'll keep Kuiper in the... That's something I could go to. I'd love to get a 3rd for this. Which might have to come from... I'd really like it to come from a not a great team, but not a lot of them want to go... Oh, here... Oh, they don't have a 3rd. Champion team. Interesting. And they want to give a pick. It's got to get a 2nd. Probably not. That's looking like way too skewed. It is. So a 3rd could easily be done. so easily that I'm going to get some extra picks here. I can maybe get 2/3. But what if I get a second from next year? What if they're bad again next year? Quite far off. Okay, that won't work. All right, third from this year. What else, man? Third from next year. Picks for this year. We got 4. I'm going to try a 5, 6, 7. Probably won't get all that, but I'm going to try it anyway. Extra salary. God, the game is so fucking dumb. It's an entry-level dude. They don't want to take on extra salary. Yeah, okay. Not dealing with them then, obviously. Because they're too dumb to understand pretty much anything. And now these teams don't want to give up their thirds. Come on, guys. Give up your thirds to me. It's not going to be a great third now. Oh, man. Not even these guys? Come on. Someone want to give up your third. Alright. Never lucky, I don't think. Oh, there we go. 3, 5, 6, 7. I don't think that's going to work. But as I said, I want to try it anyway. See what I could get for it. Oh, it did look. A gift horse, eh? For our, I guess. Sure. Sure, New Jersey. That's a gift horse for you. Yes, that guy's definitely panning out. So we have 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2 fours, 2 fives, 2 6, 2 7. That's hilarious. I didn't even think I'd be able to get that many picks this year. But we have it. Gotta enjoy the no draft restrictions till we have draft restrictions in the next one. At least keep getting a good feel for all these drafts, but I'm pretty sure I got it figured out now. It's definitely harder to find elites. Scouting's a bit slower. And gems kind of seem like they're harder to come by as well. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. Now, I'm thinking about Rensfeldt extension. I kind of want to see how he does again in the playoffs before I offer him an extension. I don't think he'll be like explode and get some stat growth here. I don't think that'll be a thing. And we can at least then we can tender and trade Nylander as well. We get a little bit back for him. But yeah, I think that's something we should do. Lowry, I think Sundstrom wanted too much, right? And I didn't. Yeah, that's ridiculous. What the hell you want that much for, man? And Wong, too. Wong's being really weird. So, yeah, I think I'm going to wait on all the other extensions. Yeah, that is crazy. So, we got a couple. Mironov and Sugarl going to be accepting. But I think I really want to see how Rensfeldt's going to do. Price-wise, it ain't bad. It'll be about what he's making right now, so we won't take another hit. But, yeah. All right, well, let's keep going then, I guess. Yeah, let's finish the season off, get to the playoffs, and see how we do in the postseason. Kind of let this team run its course, I guess. Hopefully we have a good end of the year. Hopefully Rensfeldt has a good playoffs like he did when we won the cup. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Seattle continuing on past the deadline now. Haven't had to make any like big like rental type trades. We haven't had too many gaps in our team, especially this year when we signed a third line center. We look great. All right, not much of a. Okay, that's pretty good. Tyler Toffoli on waivers, eh? Can I use him for extra forward depth? Doesn't look like it. I was thinking of a scorer I could put in. Veteran scorer, but no. It's not super high priority. Easy decision to renew the contract. Good. We got Mironov and we got Sugarl. All right. All right, tough loss right there. We got a point out of it, but ain't too bad. Uh-oh. Strite's injured. Mild concussion. March 11th. Won't be out too long. But you hate to see someone injured at this time of the year. So Oliver going to hop in there. Get him +3, so he's at least an 80 overall. There we go. Nice shutout victory. All right. Couple losses here. Not horrible, but I'd rather see us get it back on the winning side of things. So let's hope we can do that here in the next little stretch. All right, Strite is back in. Yikes. Oh my goodness, man. Now all the injuries happen. All right, we'll get him out of the way before the playoffs, I guess. That's another big one. Butsayev being injured. So I'm going to move up Makar and then put in Oliver. Again, it's not for too long, so I don't mind. Extra attacker. I'll probably just put Oliver in there. But I'll switch it so Medvedev gets priority. Alright, come on, guys. Back. Oh my goodness, man. Not too great here after the trade deadline. Not excited about that. Oh, another Medvedev. Alrighty, how about the low elites? 2 guarantees, alright. They're both in the second. I'm glad I got 2 seconds, but we're only going to be able to realistically get one of them. Both of them are defensemen anyway, so doesn't really matter. I think righty defenseman's better because we still have Parse and now Strite on the left side. The right side is more question mark with Makar getting up there in age. So Creamer is the guy I think you go for. Ooh, low goalie. Huh. Low franchise? I don't know. I've never quite seen a low elite goalie. Then again, I haven't seen a lot of things. I don't know. You don't really see many low goalies. You see a few highs, but I don't think I've ever seen a low. So I'm kind of curious to what that would be. Alright, a couple more down here. And that's about it. Alright. There you have it. Continue on here. Another loss. What the hell? They fired their head coach, Franklin Chicha. Wasn't that our old... That's our old AHL head coach. Get fucked, man. You should have signed with us. Butsayev's back. We really need him. Not doing too well right here in this stretch. Whoa. I tried to... Yeah, I thought I went to D. I know, it's partially because Oliver's in there. But whatever. Alright, come on now. Jesus! What the hell? 4 losses in a row, guys. What is happening? That's better. There we go. Ugh, not a great stretch right there. 1-0 loss. Are you guys serious? Defense plays that good, you can't muster any goals? Couldn't even get one to take it to overtime? Now Sundstrom injured. Jesus, man. Apparently, all the injuries are happening right now. Hope that's alright. Just don't get injured in the friggin' playoffs then. Yeah, power play. Who do I'm gonna put Mironov in there. Or actually, no. Steen. Nah, Mironov. You got higher awareness. There we go. We won again. There we go. Alright, that's better. There we go. One more win and I'll be satisfied. There we are. Okay, cool. We got 50 wins at least. And we God damn defense, man. Jesus. The times it does do good, our offense wasn't doing good. Man, not a great end. I didn't like that. Not a huge fan of that end. But what can you do? Is that Sundstrom or did it glitch? Okay, no. Good. Alright, ugh. I don't like losses like that. That's poor. We should be able to be better than that, so. I don't know. End of the season. Taking on Colorado in the first round here. We had a 50-win season. But lost the last 2 games of the season. You didn't want to see that. And all in all, could have played a lot better in those last couple months than we did. Holy hell, Larkin had 94 points, though. So how'd we do overall as a team? 50, 24, and 8. 108 points. Pretty good. Goals for really dropped off there at the end. Goals against definitely shot back up, I think, from where it was. Power play 32. Penalty kills just been bad all year, and I don't quite understand it. Good shorties, though. Alright, let's check the entire league. How do we stack up? Alright, so we're second. Ottawa gets the Presidents. Goals for, we're second. Goals against. Yeah. Not middle of the, like, higher than middle of the pack, but still kind of middle of the pack. Power play, second. Penalty kill is going to be pretty bad here. Actually, not too many great penalty kills this year. So middle of the pack, I'm guessing. Yeah, middle of the pack, pretty much right in the middle. So obviously not great, but not horrible. Most shorties, though. 25, 13, 3 on home ice, 25, 11, and 5 on the road. 7, 3, and 0 in the last 10. Not a dominant team in all fronts, but still a good elite team. So Larkin with 94 points, Voloshenko with 91, Holtz with 86. He should be getting a lot of stat growth. Bump him back up. And Medvedov with 84. 4 players, point per game. Dahlin with 71. He actually might get more stat growth too. So that's nice. Heinen with 57. Koroliuk didn't hit 50, unfortunately. I'm a little bit disappointed in that, but it is what it is. I did take him off the power play because, well, I didn't feel like he deserved to be on there. Get Stride on there, who might get a bit more. We'll see. If we'll see what his production was over those couple games rather than the bunch of months that, well, not couple games. It was like, what is it, 19 games that we had? And we'll see, compare it to Koroliuk's production over, well, the rest of the season. Sundstrom, though, great production from him. Mironov, pretty good as well. 0 points on that power play. I think we had him on there for a while and took him off. Oh, no, it's Koroliuk. What am I talking about? But yeah, we put him on there for a bit. Didn't get a point. Whatever. Steen, oh! Not quite a 20-goal man. I was really, oh, he was so close. So close, man. Well, still decent production on the third line. Plus players. Fourth line, all plus players. Nordgren is a minus. Yeah, he's probably not the best depth guy anymore. I think we can maybe do better. He's always a minus when he hops in. Unfortunate, but I gave him a fair few shots here. All right, defensively, Butsev with 79 point per game defenseman. He might win another Norris. I don't know. He might. 79 points plus 34. If there's a similar point guy with better plus minus, he might have his work cut out for him. But Jesus, Butsev is just killing it. Makar with a 62 point year, plus 14. Strite, 18 points. 0 points on the power play since we put him on there. So, didn't really seem to help him much. I'll probably go back to Koroliuk on there, so he's at least got a bit. But yeah, Strite got 0 points on the power play, 19 games. All in the first pairing. Yeah. Don't know what to think about that. You'd think you'd get a touch in on one of them. Green, Parse, Wong, those plus minuses are out of this world. You like to see it. Runsfeld, his numbers kind of kept improving, so yeah, can't say the same about Nylander. He barely gets the points I want out of him, so he barely was a backup for me, but those numbers are atrocious. They're god-awful numbers, man. Roll elite goalie. I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Runsfeld at least had 90 save percentage and decent goals against. Oh, man. Well, there you have it. There's our team. And let's check the league here. Barzal, 116 points on the forward end. Crazy. Yeah. All right. 106 points from Matthews, 104 for Pikkarainen, 104 for Kenny Greiba. Yeah, Greiba and Barzal, man, they're quite the duo. McDavid, minus 21 with 99 points. God, save McDavid. Save McDavid. Jeez. All right, so goal leader. Angelo Sador here in Chicago with 58 goals. That's the franchise sniper who was drafted first overall a couple years ago. 88 overall now, looking solid. Assists, Barzal with 85. Yeah, you kind of figured over an assist per game, which is kind of crazy. Plus minus, Barzal. All right. Let's see who the shooters are. Matthews is up there. Sador, great percentage from Sador. Looks like, yeah, he's the best sniper. All right, game winners. Fletcher with 9 out of 38 goals. He is the most clutch. Nick Fletcher, the most clutch. Power play goal leader would be Sador with 22. You kind of could see that coming. Power play point leader is Ricard Raquel with 35. He's probably playing with Matthews. There you have it. Shorties. Nico Hischier with 5 shorties. Any of our guys up there? And Danton Heinen with 3. Shorthanded point totals. Hischier, none of our guys up there. So it looks like both of our units were kind of scoring. Good. All right, and defensive stuff. There's McDavid. Great face-off percentage. Great giveaway takeaway. So he might be the winner. Was it Matthews last year? Something weird? I think so. But it looks like... Looks like it should be McDavid this year. I'm saying McDavid for Selke there. Yep, looks like it. All right, on to defense. We'll see if Butsayev can win himself yet another Norris. Although, I don't know, man. Seth Jones is up there with 79 points, tied with Butsayev. Although Butsayev played 3 less games, has a better plus-minus. Let's check ice times. Whoa, Jones actually gets more ice time. He's out there longer. More hits, more blocked shots. Not as good of a ratio. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a really tight race. You can maybe give the edge to Jones because of some of those other factors, but plus minus, Butsayev has the advantage. Less games played, same amount of points, so technically has a point percentage advantage. More power play stuff, more shorty stuff. I don't know how much that ties in, but more ice time for Jones. Almost more than a minute more per game. More hits, more blocked shots, but not as good of a giveaway takeaway. That's, like I said, really, really tight race. They're kind of pretty much dead even. We'll see who the game favors. We'll see who they favor. Watch them give it to Doughty for no reason. I think he's retired, but yeah. But Butsayev, man, in the Norris conversations every year in the last few years. That is crazy. Let's check tendies. I'll go to 50 here because I kind of... All right, Carter Hart. He actually is going to win the Norris and Vezina. So I know people are probably like, yo, that's why you should trade for him. Like I said, I don't like the playoff stuff. That's part of the reason. And look at last year in the playoffs, like pretty bad. Yeah, he couldn't have been not maybe on great teams, etc., etc. So yeah, it's hard when you're looking at players' stats because goal scoring and goalie stats seem to fluctuate a lot. We've seen goalie years where we actually have .92 save percentages and higher. So it's hard to be like, okay, well, when were those years, and then where were Carter Hart's numbers during those years? Did he improve? There's so many X factors when it comes to finding a goaltender. But yeah, it would have been good to have this year, obviously. I mean, what if he was on this team? He could have been really good. Could have been great for the playoffs. Maybe I should have pulled the trigger, but I was a little hesitant based on the playoff numbers especially. It's like, how much of an upgrade is that away from Rensfeld? But he's looking like the guy in front by himself. So looks like Carter Hart, looks like finally people are getting their wishes for Carter Hart to be the best goalie. He hasn't yet, but now he finally does. So there you go. Carter Hart, rookie skaters. 54 points for a rookie. Not a whole lot, but that's 32 goals. They don't give it to goalies anyway, but I want to see if there's a goalie who might deserve it. Oh, look at Eastwood. Look at fucking Eastwood. Yeah, Eastwood would deserve. I think you have to consider him. It's only 50-some points. Yeah, he's a 30 goal scorer, but dude, compared with the league average for goalies, he has 42 wins. He's a .905 save percentage, 2.83 goals against. Now again, we got to look at the league average for starting goalies. Let's go to 60 games played because that's how many he had. He's right here. Better goals against than 1, 2, 3, 4 of those guys. His save percentage is right there in the mix with all these other starters. He should be. I think that's the Calder winner. Yeah, he's 25. I get that. He's 25. Blah blah blah. How old is this dude, Leon? He's 18. Okay. See that kind of thing. Yeah, Leon should probably get it, but I think that other guy's got to be in the conversation. At least more than Binnington should have been. Like, good gracious. All right. Well then. Yeah, so Leon's going to win it. We already know it. They never give it to goalies. But Eastwood in the conversation. Maybe if he's a couple years younger, I'd say he should have won it. He should be our Calder winner, but not in this case. All right. Oops, did I do that? I didn't do it right. Fights. No one hit 200. Weak. Kevin LeBanc with 190. I wish. Oh my god. Let me guess. Elite? No, top 6. I don't know. He could be elite. But, oh, it's an actual enforcer. Murray Camel. Wait. Wasn't he like yeah, actually, I think this guy was a medium elite enforcer when he was drafted in the 4th round. I kind of remember the medium elite enforcer going somewhere. This might be him. He actually isn't half bad. Look at the defensive awareness. Look at the offensive awareness. The fighting skill. Jesus, he's actually a serviceable guy, but he just fights 33 friggin' times. What a player. Well, let me see his other stats. 21 points. Oh, excuse me, -6. He's obviously lower overall. But what if, man? He's off the ice a lot, too. And Fournier with 15. So that guy's what? Okay. Bunch of defensemen here fighting. There we go, finally. Two-way forward, most likely. Jonah Postma. All right. So there you have it for the fun stats. And now we move on to the playoffs where we're taking on the Avalanche. Makar gets to face off against his old team. So let's see what they got for us. What do you got, son? What do you got? They have Landeskog, Jost, Safin, Domi, Misharin, Aberg. Huh. The lines have got to be pretty different. I'm just trying to gauge where their dudes are. Velarde's not half bad for second, third line. But yeah. No real elite talent. Maybe Jost, because we don't really have him scouted, but I don't think he could be much higher than Landeskog. And defensively, okay, they got some pretty damn good defense. Well spread out. Oh, they got Santiago. They picked up Shanahan. And they got Stahlberg in net, who last playoffs didn't do too well. But this year also didn't do extremely well, so, okay. Maybe we got a pretty good chance against these guys. It looks like it. I mean, compare them to us. We got a really good first and second line. Great center core as well. That's the most important thing. But yeah, this first line with Larkin, Volchenko, great duo. Holtz there to kind of play that third man role. This year got tons of points, man. We really struck gold. Second line, not amazing. Speaking of which, let's put Korolyuk back in here. Yep, get him back on that power play. I mean, Medvedev there leading that line. Dahlin had a great year. Third line led by Heinen with good chemistries. I mean, we could look to this line to get quite a bit of scoring for us here in the playoffs. We'll have to see. Fourth line, you never know what'll happen back there with Sundstrom and Lowry too. He's had some pretty damn good. I mean, he had 10 points last year, 0.5 per game, point per game player. Third line. See what he can do on the fourth line with Shiguro, who didn't do too much, but with Lowry there on the fourth line, I'm liking it a bit more. And yeah, our defensive core is great and getting better. So. And we'll see what Rensfeldt's able to do. He didn't have great numbers last year, but they were also really, really inflated by that couple games he got shoved into, where we had the Yank Nylander. So yeah, we'll see how he does this year. Contract year for Rensfeldt. What can he do? Can he lead us to glory once again here? Game 1, home ice advantage against the Colorado Avalanche. Seattle. Playoff time, prime time, let's go. How are we going to do? We should be able to beat this team. Game 1, 5-0 win. That is a start you want to see. Shutout, 5 goals for. That's pretty much a perfect start. But can we duplicate that in the next game? Game 2, 1-0. Wow, 2 shutouts. We are keeping their offense off the board. 6 goals for in 2 games. That's a huge win right there. 1-0. That's a gutsy win. You like to see it. Game 3 on the road now. You got to think Colorado's pissed. They're going to come out flying. They're going to want to get those offensive guns going. Rensfeldt's going to face a lot of rubber in the crease there But can we come away with a victory? We do. 7-3. An offensive domination of a performance, and we are one game away from sweeping the Avs here. Get it done, Seattle. Get the job done. 2-1 win. Sweeping our first round opponents in convincing fashion. Only allowing 4 goals in 4 games played. Rensfeldt, you goddamn beauty. Give it up to the entire team, honestly, but Rensfeldt, goodness gracious. Great games, man. Great games. All right, facing Anaheim in the second round here, who are also 4-0. So we both swept our first round opponents. Plenty of rest for both teams. Before we get into that, let's check out how we did as a group and as individuals. So yep, that's real great. Great numbers, good power play, perfect penalty kill. No shorties, but who cares, man? 4-0. How did Anaheim do? Pretty damn good. Scored more than us, but also allowed more goals. Not as good of a power play. Good penalty kill, though. They also got a shorty. So, all right. Well, our penalty kills should have no problems against that power play, technically. Our power play may have some issues, but they haven't been tested that much. Only 8 shorthanded opportunities in 4 games played. So, maybe we can give them the test they need, man. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see what those lines are looking like over there. Oh, not yet. Player stats, that's right. Want to see who's scoring from where. All right. Oh, my God, Boots, I love you. Dahlin leading the team in points. 7 points in 4 games played. Wow. Larkin has 4 points. Heinen with 4 points. What a signing. Holtz with 4. Medvedev with 3. Sundstrom 2. Sugarl 2. Lowry 2. Steen with 1. Voloshenko only with 1. Korliuk with none. Ugh. A couple guys with 0 points. We got the win, so I'm not too perturbed by it. Boots and Makar both above point per game. That could be taking away some points from Korliuk, but Voloshenko as well, I guess, with Butsev getting that many. You never know. Game winner for Butsev as well. His 1 goal is a game winner. You love to see it. I bet you was in that 1-0 game, too. He scored a goal, and he locked that shit down on the point. Everyone else is a plus. And, of course, Rensfeldt, just ridiculous numbers. Good job so far. It's only 4 games, of course. It's only 4 games. And now the real test begins here against Anaheim, who have a good goalie as well. Real good goalie, maybe even a better offense. They swept their opponent, which there's a reason they swept their opponent. Yeah, Sprong, Wong, Giftopoulos. Yikes, that's a great first line. You know Giftopoulos can score. He's got 5 points thus far. Only 2 for Wong. 5 for Sprong, though. Maybe Steele and Wong are switched, but only 3 points for you. 6 points for Lindstrom. Looks like their power play was getting going pretty good. They got LeBanc there in the third line. That's a pretty solid second line. Olsen on, wow, great center core. Not the greatest winger depth in the bottom 6, but great center cores. Really strong down the middle. And defensively, not exceptionally strong, but do you need it when you have Jonathan Gibson back there, who hasn't put up as good numbers as Rensfeldt? And actually, Wharton got himself a win. What happened there? Did Gibson get yanked and then they put him in? They somehow won still? Interesting. Or that almost looks like the full game numbers. Maybe Gibson tweaked something early in the game and Wharton had to step in. Either way, we know what we're up against, but maybe that's our hole. Their defense is not that great. Gibson maybe not what he used to be all the way across the ice. We'll have to see, but we're both undefeated thus far, so something's got to give here in Game 1. Home ice advantage once again. Can we get off to the strong start that we deserve and need? Let's go, Seattle. Beat the Ducks. 4-3 loss. All right, tight game. Gonna keep it rolling here. Game 2. Come back with the dub. Come back with a dub right here. There you go. Shutout win. 3-0. Yep. I don't feel scared for this team. I feel like this team could beat anyone in front of us. So let's keep it up. Game 3 on the road, Honda Center. Steal a win, man. Bloodhoff's injured with a mild concussion. Because why not? Always a concussion. Put Fairbrother in there. Come on. Yes, 3-2 win in Game 3. There we go. Now, can we win both of the games on their ice? That would be huge. Game 4, let's go, Seattle. Come on now. Yes! 7-4 victory. Bit of a shootout type game, and we got the better of them. 3-1 back on home ice for the Game 5, where we could end the series. We could end it right here in Game 5. Let's do it. Oh, you have to go down here. Don't hesitate, Seattle. Blood in the water. You got to attack. 5-4 loss. Close one. Close one. Damn it. Needed a bit more from the 10D right there and the defense. But all right. Anaheim, they're not done yet. Now this is dangerous coming back on their ice for game 6. They probably want revenge. But we've done good on their ice, so can we do it again? We're probably getting more fans in their building than they are. So let's go. Game 6, end the series, Seattle. Fuck me. 3-2 overtime loss. Game 7 has been forced. God damn it. That's not what we wanted. Losing 2 straight. Now we got to go to game 7. Oh, man. All right, let's go. Trusting the lineup. I'm trusting you guys. Get the job done. Get the job done here in game 7. You guys have what it takes. Finish them off. All right, Voloshenko gets us started early. That's a great start. But you got to keep going. You got to keep going. Kill that off. Big kill. Keep it up. Get an early goal. We need to build off it now. We need to build on it. Come on, Seattle. Home ice fans are behind you. Let's go. Oh, good gracious. Come on. This is making me nervous now. Medvedev with a late. But god damn it. 21 seconds left. Sam Steele. That's a huge goal for Anaheim. Gives them some momentum going into the dressing room. After 2-1. Would have been great for 2-0, but alas, they're out shooting us. So Rensfeld's playing good. We got to put more pucks on Gibson. Let's go. Second period. Come on now, Seattle. More pucks to the net. Lowry with a big goal there. That's huge. Let's get another one. Keep building on it. Keep building on it, man. I know, big goal from the fourth line right there. Really need those depth goals here at this time of year. Come on now, 2-goal lead. It's great, but I'd love to see another one here, Seattle. Don't give up a late one. I don't care. Do not give up another late goal. There you go. Into the third period, 2-goal lead, 3-1. Rensfeldt, you got this, man. I don't think you're the type of guy now to give up 2 goals here in the third. But in offense, insurance marker would be nice. Let's go. Finish them off. There we are. Wong on the back end sneaks in, and then Tyler Wong scores one, makes it a 2-goal game. Power play for us, okay. Still nervous. It's back to a 2-goal game. There's the 10-minute mark. Power play, and Anaheim again. Tyler Wong makes it a 1-goal game, but Corlew gets a huge goal to bring it back to a 2-goal game. They're going to pull the goalie? Wait. Oh, we held him off. 5-4 victory in game 7. That was scary, though. That was scary at the end. Too many third period goals. I don't like it. I didn't like that. Anaheim tried their best, but we held them off and will advance to the conference finals. Very scary, though. Yikes. Big game from Corlew, 2-point night, and Ned Wong on the point. 2-point night. Great job. And Tyler Wong, of course. Too many Wongs, man. 2 Wongs don't make a right. I'm sorry. I had to. I just had to. Okay. Oh, Arizona. All right, Arizona. 8-2 Arizona. Okay, I see you. So in the conference finals, Arizona waiting for us. Butsayev. Oh, man. He's doing it again. Butsayev's doing the thing. The last time he did this thing, well, you know what happened, but he's doing the thing again. All right, goals for 3.8, 2 goals against 2.36. Definitely went up a bit, but still like it. Power play, yeah, not as much. Yeah. But, I mean, it's still about, it was only like 26% last time, right? Penalty kill, there we go. Drop down, but, we allowed some power play goals in that series for sure. So penalty kill might be a bit of a, dude, how many freaking power plays did we get throughout that series? Holy hell. Did we only have like 11, weren't we only shorthanded 11 times? So they literally got 17. Okay, that makes sense. Over 2. No, 27. Yeah, no. 27. Jesus. 27 in 7 games. That's plus more than 3 a game. I guess that's almost 4 per game. That's not too bad, but still. All right, we got 2 shorties now. 4-2 on home ice, 4-1 on the road, 7-3 in the last 10. Been our opponents. Oof. A lot of goals for. Similar ratios. Yeah, they have a 0.6 differential. We have a, actually much higher. We have a way better. No, sorry. They have a 1.6 ratio. Well, we have a 1.5. So very similar. Their power play is a bit better. Of course, they've gotten more chances. Because why wouldn't they? Computers always get more chances. They have a very good penalty kill, though. Very good penalty kill. No shorties for. Undefeated on home ice, but they struggle on the road. So, all right. It's kind of good for us where we have not been great on home ice and good on the road. So maybe we actually, yeah, it's kind of a clash of opposites here in that way, but they're 8-2 for a reason. They are 8-2 for a reason. So that's who Anaheim swept, Colorado. Looks like Arizona swept Dallas and then beat. They had to beat someone in. Oh, I don't even know. Fuck it, I don't care. I could look, but I just don't care enough. Look at the here and now. Our opponents for the now is Arizona. All right, Butzevs. Oh my God, he's killing it. Dahlin 12 points, Korolyuk 8, Voloshenko 8, Sundstrom 8. Oh, damn, Sundstrom. Holtz 8, Larkin, Medvedov only 7 apiece. We need a bit more from the forward end here. Butzevs carrying the team, but we need a bit more here from these top guys. A bit more from the forwards in general. Butzevs got 17 points in 11 games played. Monster. He's a monster, but he can't do it all on his own. Makar's only got 6 points. Parsons got 5. Yeah, we need a bit more from people who aren't named Butzevs. Great numbers still from Runsfeld. 3 shutouts throughout the course of these playoffs. Yeah, we need some more from players who aren't named Butzevs. Let's see how we do here against Arizona. It's interesting. Interesting. I'm not too sure. Keller, Schmaltz, Mangiapane, Ritchie, Mulligan, and Estroza. Looks like center depth isn't great, although Carlson should still be low mid 80s. Yeah, pretty good depth. Defensively, solid defense, I'd say. I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. Even with, yeah, they got some good defense. I could just tell by the names. And goalie-wise, Thompson, yeah, and he's doing pretty damn good. All right, so might be able to score still, but they could probably score with that lineup as well. I mean, it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good all the way around. So let's see what happens. Can we outscore these guys, or can we keep the puck out of the net? Time will tell. We have home ice advantage once again. So let's see what happens. Game 1 against Arizona. They want it, but we want it too. Game 1. Central Scouting, I don't care. It's the playoffs. We lose 4-3. Ugh, not exactly what we wanted to see here. Game 2, got to answer back. Got to answer back here, guys. Split off. That's a real concussion now. Cool. You know what? Let's do Tikhonov up, and then Fairbrother in here. All right, come on now. Game 2. Oh, we lost in OT, guys. Come on now. We need wins. Fuck me. We're getting the goals. The defense is the issue. Damn it. All right, game 3. We have to win. I'm going to keep trusting this lineup, man. On the road. Let's go. Nope. Yikes. That fucking sucks. Lost every single game by 1 goal. You can't give me 1 win in here? Really? God damn it. Ugh. That really sucks, man. All right, going with this. Going to stack the first line. That is really, really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. I'm also considering doing that. Just because Butzev's getting enough. I kind of need him to lead the second line now and get Makar up there. Yeah, let's do that. God damn it. Well, we need a miracle. We need to win every single game up to game 7. So let's hope for it. Game 4. 2-0 win. Okay, I like it. Game 5, home ice now. Keep it going. Keep it going here, Seattle. 3-2 win in overtime. Okay, 1 step closer. 1 step closer. Game 6 on the road. This is pivotal. Let's go. Come on, Seattle. Ugh, God damn it. Ugh, I really wanted it this year. I freaking wanted it. These games, man, you gotta find ways to win. I mean, you could argue maybe I should have made changes after that one, but it was an OT game. Every game decided by 1 goal. We had been able to win these games before. We just didn't do it. So yeah, maybe coaching error right there, not making switches when we go down like 2-0. But I honestly trusted this team, and I trusted our road performance. But and actually, our offense was shit with these combinations. 2 goals for, 2 goals regulation, 2 goals regulation. So our defense looked good, but everything else didn't. God damn it. I really wanted to get back. I feel like if we got back to the cup, we would have won. And I don't know if Arizona could say the same. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Losing in the conference finals for the second year in a row. We just put ourselves too much of a hole. That really is unfortunate. However, Rensfeld's number there at the end. He kind of keeps deteriorating in the playoffs, doesn't he? Yeah, went back up, man. Still had 4 shutouts, but he's still the better goalie in the playoffs. He really is. God damn, man. Tough one to lose. That's a tough one to lose, especially going down that much. And then you question your decision to keep the lines how they were, although it seemed like it was working, you know, and I didn't really have many options. I mean, I could have, like, what could I have really done? Voloshenko, only 9 points. Like, we just didn't get enough production from our dudes. 9 points only from Voloshenko. 9 points from Larkin. Medvedov had 11. Holtz had 13. He's like our best forward, besides Dahlin with his 16 points. But we needed more. We just needed more from these guys. Like, Voloshenko and Larkin, they did not get enough. I'm not going to say it's all their fault, but, dude, we need more from you guys. You guys only have 9 points in 17 games played. You got outperformed by almost every, got outperformed every second liner. Maybe I should have done the wholesale switch and just switched the lines. But, I mean, chemistry-wise, it doesn't do too well. It's terrible if I do that. So that's not a great idea. Like, yeah, we're a little bit pigeonholed into these lines sometimes. So I don't know. Tough one. Another tough one to lose, man. Again, too big of a hole. Had we maybe answered back and if we answered back and won that one of those games, just one of those 1-goal games, the overtime game. Ugh. It was just so close. But then you could say the same about the overtime wins. So, hard one. Tough one to swallow, for sure. I want to get back to that cup. I want to win it again with this team because it's, like I said, it just keeps improving and it just keeps looking better and better and better. But, man, wasn't meant to be this year, I guess. Wasn't meant to be. Ugh, so close yet so far, man. All right, well, goalie, I kind of like our goalie situation now with Rensfeldt. I might get him back. I like how he does in the playoffs. He really steps it up in the playoffs. I think I'll check his numbers compared to all the other goalies in the playoffs. I think I want to do that to see how he stacks up and to really see if I would like to give him. You know, I could check now, get an idea. It won't be the complete playoffs, but it's a pretty decent chunk through, so let's see. Let's go to the entire league here for playoff stats and see where he stacks up for goalies. Those are only, it should be like, I'll say minimum 5 games here. So Thompson up there, looking good. Rensfeldt, kind of right in line with Thompson, not as good of a save percentage. But yeah, he's better than Demko, better than Eriksson, better than Gibson, better than, I mean, he's better than a lot of guys here, man. Now, Thompson is scary. Thompson's real scary. Oh, goodness gracious. He's low 80s. Of course he is. Of course he is. Or low to mid 80s, but still. He'll get some stat growth after the year he had. But yeah, honestly, poor Hellebuck got peppered. Holy hell. His save percentage is great, but then look at that goals against. Honestly, Rensfeldt's looking like the guy to go with. Especially for the playoffs. I mean, I think we can make the playoffs every year with our offensive capabilities. And then if he's going to turn it on like that in the playoffs, I'm kind of all for it. I'll let you guys chime in, though. I won't make the signing right now. I'll let you guys chime in. What should we do with the Rensfeldt situation? I kind of think that even though he doesn't do great in the regular season, he really turns it on for the playoffs, and he gives us a chance to win in almost every game. You saw the games we lost there. Only lost by 1. We were right there. I feel like I'm going to put some of it on that first line production. Larkin, Voloshenko. Like, I feel like they could have done a lot better. Ooh, man. Larkin's on his last year of his contract next year. So we really need to go out with a bang there. And we might not be getting him back. Holtz has got a couple more years on that really good financial deal, but we're getting to the point where some guys are gonna be turning over a new leaf. So let me know about the Rensfeldt thing, because that's really what I want to know about, is the Rensfeldt situation. Should we grab him back? I think so. He's won a cup here. Did good in that year. Did good this year. I really think we lacked scoring. I mean, we made some changes there. We only scored 2 goals for. Our defense did great. Rensfeldt did great keeping us in that. Yeah, the game 6 wasn't maybe great for him, but again, we only scored 2 goals. So if you're only scoring 2 goals, oftentimes you're not going to win. So that's what we need to decide here, is the goalie situation. That's the big question mark. So let me know what you guys think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one.